Good morning, guys. Man. Tough day to stream. I'm pretty much done. I wanted to be on trading as fast as I could, but we'll see. I start trading ASAP because I don't think I want to trade too long today. I'm already very green. ORB, I guess I got lucky today. Almost top ticked it. Did the ORB on the 500 tick chart because of the new PC. I kind of forgot. So maybe it's something I do moving forward. Another change. Selling right back off the CPI was bad. I blew 5 evals. I passed them and I failed them. Like a lot of people said the same thing in my Discord, so it's not just me, but very annoying. Haven't had that happen in a long time actually. Where I was up and then just the drawdown got me. Yeah. All right, let's start scalping here while the market's still moving quite nicely. I didn't log into my Lucid account yet. Maybe I'll log into that and start scalping on Lucid. I did also scalp on my live account with Take Profit. However, I did blow one Take Profit trader yesterday. I was playing golf and I was trading on Trade-of-8 app. And I think when the market was selling off because of the news, I don't know. I didn't know what was happening. So yeah, one Take Profit trader is gone. I'm going to be passing more, I guess. I'm gonna use the payout that I got to get more. Lucid. Where do I get my password for Lucid? I don't even know. Trying to get my password for Lucid so I could scalp that really quick. Come on. Lucid Trading, Chicago area. are connected. Oh, big sell-off though, big sell-off. So maybe that was a good thing that I wasn't able to log in super fast. Trade my Lucid account. I think I'm gonna stop the ORB trades. Yeah, if you're not consistent, it definitely is annoying. Partially why I don't show it and teach it or anything like that. You guys are coming up with your own ways of doing it, so at least I don't feel as guilty for it. Because if I was teaching it and telling people, well, this is the best way to trade, and then I got messages that people are blowing their accounts, I would not be happy about that mentally. So that's partially why I don't, because I know the risk of it. All right, I don't know where to wait. 15-minute opening range trade is going to be in play first, I guess, before we scalp. All right, I guess we're going to take that first. Yeah, same for me. Like if I was just a little bit slower on the entry, I would have filled where I got in. I mean, what I got out, and wouldn't work. But I'm disappointed because my live account did not copy. I'm pretty sure I set up I didn't test it, so I don't know what I did wrong, but my trade syncer did not copy to my take profit live account, which that would have been sick. I would have been up $1,000 to $1,200. Actually, yeah, around there. That would have been a nice payout, you know? Wow, 911 is the low and it's 911. Wow. Yeah, they said I didn't have enough funds, which was weird because I made more money the next day. I didn't lose any money. So they said insufficient funds. Whatever. I blew that account yesterday anyway. Which is stupid. I had $700 I could have withdrawn from it. But can't go back on the live. Yeah, I'm trying. Someone said something yesterday about the live. If you can't go back, it's faster. Damn. Yeah, if you can't, they said someone said if you don't DVR your streams, then it's faster, lower latency. So I'm trying it out. Let me know what you guys think. Maybe you guys won't be able to go out of sync either. You know how many times people go out of sync? But yeah, if you want to see ORB, I definitely will show it. Was very fast on it today. I did do it on the 500 tick chart, which looks a little bit better than this. I'm going to try to show it. This is what it looks like on the 1 minute chart. I definitely got lucky on that one. Yeah, James, don't worry. I'm not trying to hide it as far as that goes. How'd you do? I know it was a tough one. If you were late today, that's game over. Damn it, the 15-minute opening range trade messed me up. I'm taking this long. Feel like a pullback. This is a Lucid account. I did not get to trade it today. My drawdown is bigger than that. This is not accurate. I have $2,600 worth of drawdown. But yeah, I blew my take profit trader yesterday. I was on the golf course, chipping, practicing. And then I heard the news. So I was disappointed with my trading until I heard the news, and I was like, it just all went away. I was like, wow. All right. Trading is not really that important right now. I'm still trading U5. I did not even know it was a rollover already. That's how out of sync I am. I could show you how I decide. I use volume to decide. I go on a daily chart and I just look at the volume on the day. And I do it like, I'll do it like pre-markets. I'll do it like 9:20 a.m. and decide. Ninja always does it really fast. Did you trade evals? Yes, I did. Failed all of them. I won, but I failed. They're gone now because I logged out. But basically I hit take profit and then I did 15 contracts and then 4 contracts got left. Didn't fill, and then it went back against me and I hit the drawdown. So I hit the trailing drawdown and I still made $8,000. It made no sense. And these accounts were stuck in position. These accounts, like these two, I couldn't get out of position. And a lot of people were saying the same thing in my Discord. Sometimes, yeah, sometimes you get crazy slippage. Sometimes it just doesn't work. You have to be okay with losing evals that way. Although that's the best way for me to pass, especially like on end of day evals. Especially on end of day evals. Beautiful trap there. End of day evals with like take profit trader. Well, take profit trader is not ideal for news because of obviously you can't make too much profit, but it would work if you did smaller size. And then Tradeovate accounts like Tradeify. Who else has one day to pass? Because Tradeovate seems to be a little bit maybe better overall. And I think Project X is the by far the best as far as news trading. At least it used to be, because it was so like unrealistic. Frustrating that TPT doesn't allow news trading. They do on evals. But imagine if they allowed news trading, NQ Hunter. Imagine they allowed news trading. What would people do? People would YOLO the crap out of take profit. There's just no way they would allow that. That would be silly. Who else? And why would you want to trade news on your funded anyway? I don't do that. All right, got a late two-legged pullback here. Wow, got partial. Okay, we got a fill there, so that's a little profit, not much. 293. So we're definitely gonna try to get like close to $1,000 on this account today. At a two-legged pullback, 1, 2, and then finally broke it here. So that's a nice scalp. But this trap here was the most beautiful thing ever. Gotta pay attention to those. Nice bounce. Pull back into the moving average, new high, and then right below that low. Boom, look at that wick. Good morning, good morning. It's a New York jersey t-shirt. That's why I'm wearing it. (9/11). What a day that was. Yeah, I don't know if I like this as much. Gonna see if this works, but just one contract and quick 10 ticks. I mean, that would have worked actually. Should have left it there. Yeah, it would have been a win. Oops. Whoopsies. Up 340. Very nicely green day today, but doesn't feel like much because the accounts are not like over buffer and stuff. Some are, but obviously the uncapped accounts on Apex, those are the big ones that I gotta. I just gotta grow them to 10K each and take it out, I think. It's not real money until it's your bank account. Yeah. It's always the case. But my plan was to grow them, you know. Right now I could take out 14,000 from them. Because if I could take out 20 grand from 2 accounts, that's like... Right now, it's 20 grand seems a lot, you know? Like, it's crazy how fast things change. Now, the situation I'm in right now, I think to myself, how the hell did I make $45,000 in the month of August? Seems so far away. But you take it one day at a time, it starts to add up and you rebuild accounts. I still really haven't like fully rebuilt, you know? Yeah, it seems like pre-market was a lot better to trade. I scalped the hell out of it here. I also scalped on my live account here. But my opening range trade did not copy here. I don't know why. Kind of a bummer. Should have copied. Let me try to figure out what happened with that. A dumbass. It's always us, guys. It's never... I had the wrong account selected. I had 437, not 347 on Apex. That is the difference between taking out $1,200 today and taking out $500 today. The difference by being dyslexic and selecting account 437 instead of account 347. Oh my God. I've been really shooting myself in the foot lately. Like to a normal person, if I just told them yesterday I threw out $700 because I could have taken it out and I kept trading. And then all the accounts I blew that were ready for a payout last week, it's like 10 grand worth of money. Like that's $10,000. That's more than most people's monthly salary. I had it in my hand and I just, you know what? I don't need it. Let me just throw it out. Unbelievable. Ocala is taking out 65% $65,000 today. $65,000 in one single day. How on earth? Three days in a row testing an ORB similar to yours. Did you go long today or short? Yeah, you traded on the phone too. That's the I traded yesterday on the phone on the TradeRate app. I was up like 400 bucks, man. I didn't take it. I'm so stupid. Because my target was like 500 bucks. I think it was 20 points. And I got missed by a couple like ticks. Then I went to a golf course and I just kept playing with fire and I just like kept adding and selling, adding and selling I'm like, oh, it's gonna like bounce. Of course it bounced after that big sell-off got me. This big sell-off got me. I blew my account at 315 right here on this drop. So I didn't add so aggressively, I would have survived and then the bounce would have gotten me out, but it is what it is. I just gotta pass some take profit trader evals. That's all I could do now. Maybe that's what I'll do. This market just going up again, man. I feel like I missed out on the opportunity because I was so like ready for the 15-minute opening range. Oh yeah, the TradeAway mobile app is so bad. I regret trading on it. I should have just logged into my PC. I couldn't. There was no chart on the TradeAway app. I was like, what the hell? It was just level 2, so. Again, I was pissed for like 2 seconds, and then I found out about Charlie, and then I was like, wow. All right, maybe we're gonna have a 15-minute opening range trade to the upside. Tough day, tough day. How does Akala do it? No idea, man. He is the beast of the nature, man. He's keeping Take Profit Trader in business by the 10% profit split. They're making so much money off of him. Dude, I will be jumping up and down for $6,500. Forget 65. The good thing about Take Profit Trader live accounts, it's that it's an end of day drawdown. So if you are a smart trader, if you are a disciplined trader, you could use your P&L to your advantage. So basically you're up 1,000. All right, now I'm risking $1,000 to make $2,000 or $3,000, and I'm not risking any money on the day. I'll stop out break even. Right? So now you're at 1,500. All right, now I have $1,500 to get to 3,000. And then once you get, you get to $3,000, you could risk $1,000 out of the 3,000, and you're like, all right, worst case I make $2,000 in a day. I'm going to try to get this to $4,000. You get that to $4,000. Now you have $2,500 secured, and now you have $1,500 to risk to keep going. And I feel that's how like you would get to those big days, but I have no idea. That's just my speculation. Yeah, he bought a McLaren, which I am shocked that he bought a brand new one. But I guess with McLaren is a good thing to buy a brand new one because they're not the most reliable vehicles. I didn't know they still made these. I thought this was a, like Porsche makes cars. It's a 911 always from the 70s or 80s. I don't know. Like McLaren, Lamborghini, they changed the name of the car once it's a new generation. So that's fake. Okay, let me see. Let me ask him. It could be a joke. Well, the 15-minute opening range is just not working. It's not even triggering, which is a better thing than not working totally. Yeah, he didn't. Jack, you're right. It's like, didn't I just say this? Look at this, guys. Did I just say the quality is so bad? Plus, I'm pretty sure the 750 is not in production anymore. Actually, it's still in production. This one is pretty sick though. This things look like a freaking spaceship. I think it's a lot better looking than the Senna. But again, the car like that you buy, you don't drive it, so it's like useless. Rhythmic is still not working for you? That's weird. Are any Porsche or McLaren EV? Porsche, yes, but not the 911. McLarens are hybrid, some of them. McLarens are not known for sounding good. All right, let's see if we get a bounce of this 200 moving average. Come on. That's unbelievable. So close, yet so far, guys. Well, that's not good. I want to stop out break even because I feel like it's just going to wick me out. There we go. It's got a hit now. No? I was gonna say, like, what's going on? So choppy. All right, Chuck, we gotta relax there. I'm gonna monetize this stream, I think. I mean, I don't know what's better. I don't know if it helps or not. But let me know, guys, if there's any difference. I'm gonna check the latency in a second here. One, two, three, 4, 5. Same thing. It is still 5 seconds. It's not any faster by not having the rewind button. It's about 5-second latency, which on OBS it was less. I feel like on OBS it was less than that. Oh yeah, there's a clock. Duh. Yeah, it's like 6 seconds behind, yeah. How many contracts I usually trade? That's the toughest question because as you can see, my P&L is different on every account. That means I trade a different size on every account. Like this, I made $800 on CPI, not on CPI itself, like way after CPI, maybe like 10 minutes after. I mean, I could pull up the scalps. 478. So let me pull that up for you. I guess the one cool thing about the update on QUANTOWER is that you could have all your accounts. Nope, never mind, I lied. Still bull knocks. Excuse me. Where the hell? Oh. So you could see. Oh, so this one was the dip buy. This one was a dip buy here on CPI. 3 contracts. So I made like 800 bucks here, and then I did the opening range trade. That's $1,300 right there. That's, you do that over 20 accounts and it's life changing. I just gotta get better. I gotta get back in the groove. So yeah, when you ask me how many contracts, I don't really. I trade aggressive. Let's put it that way. I don't want to get caught here when it falls apart. So I'm going to be patient here. This is making a lot of lower highs and lower lows. We got time. We got time. I'm going to be patient for it to sell off because yesterday I got caught in this sell off. Don't want to make that mistake again today. And we got another 2 hours on the stream. So we could do an Apex giveaway if you guys hit the like button though. Glad, yeah, P&L is looking very good today for once. Definitely, I traded every single account on the opening range trade except for this one. It is holding up a little bit. I just, again, don't want to get caught too early. I've had this account for so long. Actually might buy more Lucid accounts. If I get this to 1,000, I'm gonna buy another Lucid Direct account today. We got two-legged pullback here, so I'm gonna take that long if I can. That's the hard thing about trading and scalping. You got to take so many trades. Nope, instant rejection. We'll see if we could do a trap or we could keep going. Go, baby, go. There's no more news pending. Why is the market still so choppy? I never believe in the news thing. I feel like people say that because it sounds cool. So go. The market's waiting for CPI. Like, no, market's not waiting for CPI. Market trades every day. You know, like this is the NASDAQ is the top 100 companies, tech companies in the stock market. So they're going to be moving. So if they're moving, then the NASDAQ's moving. I don't know. I don't believe in that. It's like, oh, it's just waiting. Like, nah. Well, I got caught there. That guy said I wanted to avoid that, and I did exactly what I shouldn't have done. But I'm gonna try to work out of it. This breaks these lows though, and we're in big trouble. These are the trades I gotta avoid. I always forget about this. Like head and shoulders, lower lows, lower highs. Do not trade to the long side. Just don't trade to the long side. Wait. I mean, I was saying that here, and then they just trapped me. Hopefully I get bailed out here, but it's not looking like I will because this is gonna keep making lower highs. You know, it's gonna keep making lower highs, and now my entry is below that high, so it's not gonna get there. I think it wouldn't hurt to open a certain point account on the side. I have a center point account, it's not funded. Yeah, this is gonna keep making lower. Hate it. Hate it when I get stuck in these trades because I refuse to stop out just in case it does go. And it just... You know how easy the longs are going to be down here? And down here, or even down here. Just got to be patient for it. So important to take advantage of these moves. The difference here, it keeps making higher lows, higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows. Then it has a blow off move and then reverses. Lower, first lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low. It's the most simple technical analysis there is in a textbook, and I still go against it. Ocala, Mr. Ocala. You got me fooled with that McLaren, but that's what I said. I'm like, I'm surprised he's buying a McLaren. I'm surprised he's buying a new one. But then I was like, maybe because they're not reliable, so it's better to buy a new one because you have a warranty. And then someone in chat said, I don't think it's real. Come on, bail me out of this. At least I'm going to downsize to one contract. Oh, I thought you meant ChatGPT as in like you were saying that ChatGPT takes your trades. Because of all people, you could buy one and not even realize you bought a McLaren. Come on. All right. 780 on this account. Now keep going though. We're going to keep going. We're going to let this settle down. See if we need to go lower first. Do I copy trade? Yes, I do, but only one trade a day. My opening range trade I copy. Just so you know, I was a 9/11 responder. Very cool. Thank you for that. One of my former bosses actually was my first DJ boss. So the first DJ company I worked for, the boss was a firefighter, and he responded. And then my DJ who works with me, he responded as well, but on the other side of the Hudson. And crazy day that was. But yeah, I copy trade only one trade a day. I wish I could copy trade all the trades. I mean, today would have been a very nice day. Well, I guess my entry was not the best, but the idea was good, and I just got spooked. Damn. See, now I got FOMO. Unbelievable. But my golf clubs went into production. Damn, what a squeeze. 15-minute opening range trade might be in play still. We still take that? I mean, it's 10:35, but we retest the 15-minute and we go higher. Kind of sketchy over here, but 15-minute trade has been pretty good for me. I would love like a 10-point jump, sell one, and break even the second one, and just try to let it run for a little bit. Lucid has 20% consistency, I think. 9,000. That's gonna be. Yeah, $1,800 I can make, so we're good. They're running out of steam or what? You could also like break these highs and then retest this again for the trap. And today's trading is just, I'm in sync with the market for the most part. So like I could be done for the day if I wanted to. 2K is the maximum payout for the first 6 payouts with Apex? Yes. With Apex, the goal is to have more accounts. So you want to have like 5 accounts so you can make 10K a month and get 1 payout a month from each account. That's all it takes. Sounds so simple. It's so difficult. Like I don't know. Like I see these payouts like recently, like this week, for $40,000 on Apex. I'm like, wow, that's just 20, 50K accounts and making $4,000. Like, it's so simple, yet it's so difficult. Do you pass one account at a time? If I'm not trading news, then yes. But if I'm trading news like today, I did 5, but I failed all 5. So that's a tough one. I got the right direction at least. Today I got hit with the drawdown. So I won on the trades, but I got hit with the drawdown. I actually passed them and I still failed. Haven't had that happen in a long time. All right, let's see if we can get 10 points, like I said, off the bat. 10 points is quite a distance away. Let's see if we could get it. Come on, let's get a speed ramp. This is the 15-minute opening range trade at 10:40 a.m. Is it gonna work? The one thing I am missing on my chart is the spread. So this gray area, that shows you the spread. I love having that on. Come on, man. Bastards. Fuck. Had a chance. We're almost. Come on. Oh, the ATR is such a joke. I guess it's not gonna go up. If I get filled there, I would stop out break even, but need a pop. I mean, all I need is 5 points. How much? Like 5 points is so damn hard. Jesus. we're gonna have to just settle for a small scalp on this, I think. Kind of did that here, broke even, and then I regretted it. So, see, this is the trade. This is the trade I should have held. If I would have held that one, I would have never been stopped out till like here. It's getting that first entry and trying to stick with it. Come on. It's got to do it, right? I'm not going to be too greedy. I'm just going to break even stop, and then I'm just going to... There we go. It would have hit it. Of course it would have hit it. Oh. Oh, wait. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Nah, this is not going to work. I gave it room. Just not going to go. So I'll take the stop. Still made some profit. Up $1,000. Wow, what a trap. Good thing I got out. See, if I was down on the day and I was trading this trade, there's a trap though, isn't there? So tempted to retake that. See what it does when it retests the 15-minute, if it does, but this could have been just... This might have been the shakeout. Let's see what it does. Definitely a tough spot to be long in though, because it's just not going up. It's just stalling now, so it's a tough spot. If you were holding long from like here, that's a different story, but buying long up here right now, it's kind of scary. I would love to see if we hold the 15-minute high and then we break this 999.50 low and we bounce right off of it, I will go long again. But it's got to bounce quick. What? I hit the ask. Should have hit the market. That's the difference between the ask and the market. But no, I don't think that's going to work. Again, just not reading the price action well enough. So what I'm looking for here is this. Right? So we have a nice push, pullback, new high, and break of this previous low. And then it just goes up. So like up here, it's just, that's not the same setup, but it is the same setup. So I'm just trying to not be scared of taking them. Yeah, it would look like for 5-10 points here. That's it. Yeah. Only $80 on that. Just can't. The chop is so bad. I think maybe scalping for 6-7 ticks right now would be the better option. Yeah, the break-even stops are just always too tight. But is it just me, or is it really like choppy price action? Like, you see how the candles are always like, they're not going smooth. It's always like so jumpy. Like, I don't know if that's due to like low volume or no idea. I'm up 1,000. I mean, I should probably buy another account at this point. Yeah, I thought my computer was supposed to be fast and smooth. What is this crap? I'm about to sell my Nvidia stock. I got scammed. How is my Nvidia stock doing? Because I bought too much of it recently. Right before the earnings, I bought Nvidia stock and it tanked. I wonder how it's doing. Well, I am up $650 today on my stocks. Everything's nice and green. But yeah, I'm up 26%. So I'm up 5.8K on my Nvidia position. All right, that's better. Okay, now it's clean. Back to the range we go. I don't have VWAP yet on this. Forgot to put it back on. I don't even know how to do it. Yeah. Oh well. I know it was here, but I don't know how to pull this up. Maybe it's better. Less indicators sometimes is better. There you go, Jason. Got 20 points. Let's go. I'm gonna buy the 200 moving average. 7 ticks. I mean, that's only like $75, but we'll take it. Up 1144. 2 accounts in the $1,000 range today. I'll take that. This lucid accounts, I need to, this is gonna be the goal. I'm gonna trade this every day on stream. We gotta get this to a payout. I've had this account for so long, and I was up 3,000 and lost it all. First day of this account was blew it. Yeah, I had it for only 20 trading days. Seems longer than that, but 21. Today's date number 22. Oh, what a bounce of the 200 moving average. Oh, man. Oh, that was the trade I should have held. Unbelievable. Do you know how to withdraw from Take Profit Trader? Yes. It's my favorite prop firm. You go to, I could show you actually. Why is my keyboard? This keyboard sucks, man. Well, I can't show you because my password is here. So like when you go to click on your account and then you're gonna see this, and you could, if you could withdraw, you're gonna see this. All right, we failed to continue higher, so just gonna be patient. Well, 200 moving average is holding every time. 10:60, 11 a.m. What? What? Wow, what a bounce again. Jason, how we doing? And you've been playing 2K5 or 2K25 golf. I'm gonna play a game at 12 o'clock if I'm done trading for the day. I want to see if you guys could give me some pointers because I suck at that game so bad. Oh, you got out good. I missed that bounce for sure. But Jason, are you using like the Pro Am difficulty or Pro difficulty or using the standard difficulty? Because that's what makes it super hard. Yeah, that's another thing. My guy is pretty like weak. My drive is like 300 yards at most, maybe 270. All right, I feel like I have FOMO now because I definitely had a great buy there and I totally ruined it by going for just 7 ticks. This could have made my day. Could have This could have revenged for this trade. Nice 10 points. That's why I love counter trend trading, because look how easy you get 10 points here versus getting 10 points right now if I go long. It's such a pain. I'm gonna play the traps, I guess. How many likes do we have? 70, maybe. If we get to 150 likes, I will do a Apex giveaway for one eval. I got a couple left to give away. I like that. Again, perfect entry, just going for a quick scalp. Damn. Sorry, guys. I'm trying to figure something out. Do I trade before New York? Typically no. Today I did on CPI. Like I didn't trade CPI itself on fundeds, but I traded the CPI bounce. Like the bounce, I traded right here. Just because I was around and I took one scalp and I went to another account, took another scalp, and I just kept scalping and it kept working. So usually I don't do that, but today I did it. Maybe it's something I'm gonna do moving forward. The new PC, I mean, it's a PC, right? I don't really notice the difference because my other PC was still pretty powerful. It wasn't like it wasn't good enough. The only thing that old PC was doing was crashing during Call of Duty. That was the main thing. And then sometimes I would have like an issue with the computer freezing or lagging really bad if I didn't turn it off for a month. So I play Warzone and PGA Tour. I play iRacing, but I haven't played it in so long. Send you a video about what worked for me. Did you email it to me? And consistent ball striker in real life or in the game? Tradeify connection will be through Project X, which is not good, is it? I've actually never had issues with Project X. I've used it a little bit with Top Step. Never really had any issues. And the only thing I noticed was like the fills were actually in my favor on news. Like, you know, if you go in the news and the price spikes against you and it blows the account and then goes in your favor, like, I feel like on Project X, it doesn't do that. It's too slow to realize that it went against you. It's so cold in my house. I don't know why. Actually gonna open a window. I think it's yeah, it's 73 degrees. I'm gonna open a window. Get some fresh air. Do I like funding ticks? I haven't really looked into them enough. Every time I say I'm gonna look into a prop firm, I blow my accounts. So then I have to restart anyway. So like right now, my focus is back to Apex, Bullnox, Tradeify, Take Profit Trader, and Lucid. You know, I don't need anything else. The only thing I am considering for sure is trade day. I just love daily payouts. This market's ripping. Look at my 2 entries. My goodness. This is where you like enter right there, then add to a winner right there, and then you just keep running. Man, imagine that. How nice that would be. But the market faked me out. Just when I thought it was going to be weak, happened a couple of times today. I think yesterday scared me. Being caught in a bad trade yesterday, I think, affects my trading today. Yeah, daily is gold. If you blow, who cares? You can reload. Yeah, that's the biggest thing with daily payouts, guys. You never blow your account. Like if you get to any payouts, you're taking the payouts. Like you don't blow an account that has 3, 4. I blew my Tradeify accounts with $10,000 in them, close to $10,000 in the Tradeify accounts because I could not take that money out. On Take Profit Trader, you're taking money out every day. If you're green, you're taking the money out. Unless you're really trying to grow the account, then that's on you. But you know that's not really, can't blame the prop firm for that. Damn, now I feel like it's really too late to buy. Tradeify growth I always blow, but the advance I always pass. Yeah, the difference between advance and the growth is the trailing drawdown versus end of day drawdown, and then the activation fees. I prefer having a cheaper eval and an activation fee, to be honest. I just trade better. So I don't care as much about the eval, so. Yeah, especially if you want to like hedge evals or just yellow evals, then it adds up. Now let's see if we can get one more trade or a couple more trades here. Might have to look for a short though, which I'm not a huge fan of. But if it keeps failing, I have to take a short. Basically doing a two-legged pullback to the short side. Boring. Maybe I should launch PGA Tour. Is that a short? Yes. I'm not in it yet, but can you guys hear the helicopter? Yeah, that thing's low. Oops, I got trapped. I got trapped. Trap alert. Bruce profits. Took an L today. Needed that reminder. Yep. Trading is just trading. There's so much more to life, guys. So much more to life. Come on, baby. Fall apart for me. Vienna or Amsterdam? Probably not. I don't like to travel too much. I appreciate that though. I've been to Vienna before. Come on. If this breaks, it should give me... Damn, tough short to be in. Still holding up. Unreal. Wow, I messed that up, guys. I never take short trades. Ah, it sucks. I never take short trades, as you guys know, for this reason. But really thought it was too high to buy. And I just keep hope that it makes lower lows and lower highs. At least lower highs. These headphones are not as comfy as they should be. I might just switch over to Apple AirPods. Just not feeling this trade at all. Oh well, what are you gonna do? Hopefully it traps. Hopefully it traps. All the profit gone. Because I decided to go short. Interesting. I gotta save this trade. Post it on my screen on this little posted note. No shorting. Shorting is no bueno. I mean, it's all yesterday. Yesterday it was such a mental fuck game, really, or mental mind fuck, as they say. Because yesterday I was longing and everything was falling apart, and today I'm just scared too long at the highs. Oh well, goodbye, Lucid. Nice knowing you. Ah, it's going terrible now. Same ending as yesterday. Gonna blow an account on the way out. Just like so frustrating, to be honest, because I don't take shorts. And yesterday I took a long and a dip and it kept dipping and I blew my take profit trader account. So I'm kind of like scarred from yesterday. The bids are so strong on this. Hopefully it traps and just dumps, but I doubt it. I know, Daniel. It's terrible. I know. I should have freaking stuck to the longs. I would have been so far ahead. I did that yesterday and it just collapsed on me yesterday, so I don't know. Just kind of not comfortable. I never short. That's number one rule for me is not to short. If it's not the 15-minute opening range trade and it's not the opening range trade, I don't short. There's just no reason. There's so many long opportunities. There's no reason to short the market ever for me. Like that's my personal preference. I don't short. I just had a little bit of a FOMO here and went for it. Just over trading. I mean, I was up so much money today that should be done. And this might be a reminder that if I do survive this trade, to be done for the day. If I don't survive this trade, I'm definitely done for the day. But had a good run today. But all this hard work could be wiped out. Yeah, but I was up $1,200 on this account. It's not nice. I'm still up 677, but need to flush back to 25 and then get the hell out. 10 points. Dump it. Come on, just dump it. Gave me a chance to get out, but of course we're gonna hold because if it collapses, it's gonna be nice. Of course not. It's gonna tease for a little bit and then make up its mind. We'll see. Maybe we are on the right side of it. Someone said yesterday to do the opposite of what I want. So maybe that's what I'm doing right now. Maybe I want to be long and I'm short. So yeah, Ricardo, that's trading in a nutshell sometimes. The emotional aspect of it is so tough. No, he's right. He's right. I was just bitching about being short and I have a chance to get out for profit and I'm still sticking to my actual target. It's all good. Stop at break even. I don't have a break even right now. Break even is right now. Like I enter at 27. Right now is break even. Come on. Come on, baby. Just a little bit more. Oh, that was worth it. That was all worth it, guys. We're almost back to full drawdown on this account. Almost back to full drawdown. I really can't make much more on it because of the consistency rules, so I'm gonna keep it at that. But it's 11:40. If we could get to 150 likes, I'll do a giveaway. Does ETF have a consistency rule? No, just a 23%. It's like a reverse consistency rule. A good take profit there. So I can technically go for small 8 days and then get one large day and withdraw? No. No. If you go for small 8 days and then you have one large day, those 8 days prior will not count as a profitable day. Let's say you make $200 a day, right? You make $200 a day for 8 days. And then on 9th day, you make $1,000. All those $200 days will not count towards your profitable days. They'll count towards the profit, but they'll not count as the active trading day, which you need 8 of them. Does that make sense? Yep, it applies retroactively too. It's like having a consistency rule. It's no different. It's just reversed. Like the smallest day cannot be less than 23% of the biggest day. So if you have a $10,000 day, that's fine. But every day must be $2,300 in profit or more in order to count towards the active trading day. Alpine is actually super smart. Yeah, but then ask me about my funded futures and then I will not be able to tell you anything. Speaking of my funded futures, I have an account with my funded futures that I have not activated. All right, this keyboard is really pissing me off. I don't use this keyboard for 2 seconds and it turns off. Remember, guys, I passed to my funded futures account a while ago. Still have not activated it. Let's see if I can. Credential. Uh-huh. All right, let's have some fun. So my funded futures started plan. See, I told you guys long was a bad idea. Shorts are great. Hope all is well. Straight to funded, would you go Lucid or Tradeify? I think it's pretty much the same thing. It's really the same thing. So it's really preference on price and preference on trade of 8 versus rhythmic. Yep. I just learned that my funded futures activates on its own. So we can only trade one account or one contract. Yeah, if you trade of 8, then go with Tradeify. Code Alpine if you want to support the channel. I'm thinking, I don't know if I want to go straight to funded or if I want to go evals with Tradeify. I feel like evals are just much easier to get payouts. Just like the eval funded Tradeify is one of the best, if not the best, in the industry. Besides, obviously, Take Profit, but Take Profit is different because of the daily payouts. Over, we can't compare daily payouts to the regular stuff. Like when you take the core rules of Take Profit Trader, obviously they're better, but Tradeify, when it comes to the eval fundeds and having rules and consistency, they're the best in the industry when you compare apples to apples. Because you got to make $4,500 on Tradeify to get a $2,500 payout. And then you just trade for 5 days or whatever it is, 7 days. And then you could get another $3,000 payout, and it keeps going up. So then it's $3,000, then it's $3,500, then it's $4,000. And I was a couple days away from taking another $15,000, $16,000 payout from, 4 times 4, like 14 to 16,000 from Tradeify. So close. And I blew it, man. That really hurt. I had so much cushion in those accounts. There's no reason to blow them. The only thing is I don't know what happens when you take a big loss. Then I don't know. Like, I feel like if you take a big loss, then it screws your consistency. Like, if you have $10,000 account and then you lose $5,000 in a day, like that just messes up all your consistency. Scalp my way back to green. Do I take one more trade? I would just call it. The Lucid is 375 and Tradeify is 475? No. Lucid's got to be more than that. If it's 375, I'm buying it right now. So when I have only one contract, I am so hesitant to just long. I'm going to do it anyway. The worst spot to long because it's a trap, of course. Why do I have no patience? Yeah, I think that's the only... Yeah, it's only one contract, so I'm just going to let it work, see if it could go up. I am cursed with my funded futures, but I also do stupid things with my funded futures. Yeah, I'm break even stopping this because I don't feel comfortable with this at all. It is crazy they only give you one contract. I would have never I would just never sign up for this account. I just did not read the rules. One contract for my trading style is just terrible. Are you still in rebuild mode or are you working on these PAs for now? I am in rebuild mode, but I did blow 5 evals this morning on CPI. Apex evals. I would have passed. If I did Tradeify, I would have passed. What firm is only one? My funded futures, but that's the only account I have. Okay, it's 489 for Lucid. 489 for that's a lot. I need to try Blue Sky. Blue Sky has $50 evals. Does Take Profit Traders 50% consistency rule apply when you're in drawdown? Yes. Yes, it does. Let's say the first day you lose $3,000, right? And the next day you can't make more than 4,500. You still gotta just be able to make 4,500 and that's it. You can't make 7,500 just because you were down $3,000 in drawdown. I'm assuming that's the question. That's why it's not as bad. Mentally versus Top Step, it's a mental challenge to take a red day, because if you take a red day on Top Step, it sets you down 2 extra days. If you take $1,000 red day on Top Step on the first day, now you're gonna be trading at least 4 days. At least 4 days. How many funded accounts can one have with my funded futures? I believe it's 3. Now I only got to get some payouts to get me a beast. What kind of beast are you looking for? My Boxster will be fixed tonight. My Porsche Boxster will be fixed. So I could drive it still. My funded futures is 5. Okay. Did not even know that. I really gotta try my funded futures on like a consistent basis. I just don't know how to do it. If I trade it individually, then I could use DX feed, but if I want to copy trade, I gotta use Trade of 8. Ideally, I'm gonna download NinjaTrader and just install NinjaTrader on this computer and get it to work properly. Bond auction, all right. Well, Mr. Scalp, you gotta change your name. You gotta change your name. 200 points on YM. Very nice. That is not a scalp, my friend. Yes, guys, hit the likes. If we get 150 likes, we'll do a giveaway. Did we go down in likes? We had like 100. Now we have 93. Unbelievable. Or was that a glitch? I always get like, I get like 3 to 4 dislikes on every stream, I just noticed. So the 3 to 4 people, the haters, I feel bad for you. I'm sorry that you suck at trading. I am sorry that you suck at trading. Maybe you'll get better. Key 39, no, I haven't. I mean, I don't think you could follow it. I mean, if you can, then let me know how it goes, but the first question I'll ask is, does he have more payouts than I do? Right? That's the number one question I would have to ask. Do I trade 50Ks together and then 150Ks together? No. If I trade accounts together, I trade the same on both, but I might trade different size. Well, that long was a good idea, guys. That was a good idea for a long and got spooked. I gotta redo the P&L on the stream. I would definitely not send people to random channels. So I will have to take a deep look at the history of the trade, see how he does, how much money is he making, and all that. So it's a whole process, which I'll maybe take a look. We'll see. I appreciate that though. For profit trader, take profit trader, you could have up to 5 accounts. A mirror trade, $250 a day would be a lot. Well, that would be up to $18,000 a month. So yeah, $250 a day makes you $18,000 a month after a profit split, or 16,000 if you're on the pro accounts. On Pro Plus, it's 18,000. Yeah, it doesn't take much. It does not take much. I really hope to do it with my live account. I'm taking out $500 today from Take Profit Trader. No, that's not the point. That's not the point. You can make a lot more money when you trade a lot more accounts. But making $15,000, but the thing is, how can you make $250 a day on 5 accounts for 20 days in a row without losing? That is the hardest thing. Like, how are you gonna do that? So it's kind of unrealistic. Matty Matt, I'm not falling for that again. He did not buy a McLaren. Thank God. Although I do want a McLaren. I wouldn't mind one. I think the McLaren, the Spider McLarens are really nice. But you guys know what car I was looking at? That's like I think the best deal for a nice sports car is an Audi R8. R8 you could get for like $115,000, a nice one. Can't even get like a decent 911 for that price. Forget a nice 911. Would you say 10K a month? Yep, that's what I did. I've only made like 9K a month on Take Profit Trader. But I never traded all my accounts at the same time. I did it where I would trade 2 or 3 accounts at a time. So that way if I would lose, next day I could trade, another set of accounts and make money. So could have been more aggressive as well. Right now, I only have one. I'm working on evals. Am I into Lambo or Bugatti? Lambo. Lambo is my second favorite car brand. But the Lambo I like is not really obtainable for me. The Aventador is just not really something I could afford or buy anytime soon. So plus, it's just the sound that I love about the car, Here's my dream car, all right? Here's my dream car. I want to buy a used GT3 and a used Targa and swap out everything from the GT3 into a Targa body and make the first of a kind Targa GT. How sick would that be? I'm still mad at Porsche that they don't make a Targa. So they just made my car in a convertible model. So my car is a Carrera T. It stands for touring, and it's a car that is meant to be lightweight. So it's basically like a GT car, but it's based on the Carrera. So it's very complicated, but it's basically lightweight. So everything there's less sound deadening. There is I have plastic glass. I don't have real glass. It's plexiglass. So many little things, right? Why don't they make a target like that? Because they say it's the glass that's really heavy, but just make the roof like, and the way target opens, the target opens like a transformer. All right, so this is how the target top opens. This is an old model. This one I could probably buy. That's a 2016 model. So I want to buy this car and then buy a GT3 and put the GT3 engine into the car. I wonder if that would work. It would be the most expensive project ever, but that sounds like a great idea if you ask me. Which prop firms have a daily payout? Trade Day, Blue Sky. Those are the two I know on top of my head. I'm sure there's more. Lightweight chassis would struggle. What do you mean? The chassis is not going to change. You can't put a target top because it's built into the body of the car. You can't change that. So I would swap out the engine, the transmission, maybe the suspension, or maybe I could just buy a motor. And I come up with some crazy ideas. Yeah, look at this. It's not bad. 40 grand. Would this thing fit in the Targa? I just got to find a Targa with the highest miles possible and swap it out. This is a GT3 RS. Imagine. I would do that. I just need to get to my 100K payouts. My brother's a Porsche mechanic. He could do this. I'll pay my brother so much money, he would double his salary. Maybe not. Maybe not double, but I don't know if there's any difference, but there is also a like $28,000. Ooh, this might be a plan. I might do this, guys. I don't know when, but this might be my project. No, I haven't switched over to contracts yet. No, you can't build it. Now, how much is... Dude, it's meant to be. Look where this one is at. This one's for me. $11,000 for a transmission. Holy shit! So like for like 50 grand, I could change the engine on the Targa. I really gotta find out if this is possible. So my favorite Porsche is a Targa, and I would love to make it sound good. So I'm thinking about buying a Targa and putting a GT3 engine into it. Do you have a shed? No. The guy never showed up. He was supposed to show up twice to build my garage or get my plans for the garage, and he never did. So, all right, guys, I think I'm gonna be done for trading for right now. Let's launch PGA Tour. How about that? Let's play a round of PGA Tour. You guys want to watch or no? I've made a bunch of money. Then we get to giveaways. Then we'll do a giveaway. But we still need 22 likes, and we're losing people. Where's my take profit? Oh my god, I can't get this to come up. This might take profit trader. Should I just lock in the $500 payout, or should I take another scalpy scalp? Now I need to take a $2 million payout so I could buy a sports car. Pine tree. You had the Amish come build your shed. Yeah, I was thinking about that. Getting one of those big. They actually build garages too. But buy a motorcycle? Nah, I rode for 6 years. Trading is just gambling. No, trading is just trading in the sense that there's so much more to life that we can't be too upset about one trading day or losses. Life is crazy, especially the things that have been happening lately is just shows how fucked this world is. Well, that's like saying job is just a job. Exactly. It's just a job. You know, there's so much more to life than just a job, you know? If you have a bad day at work, it's just one day. It's all good. If you had to explain someone what's the difference between gambling and trading, how would you do it? How would I would do it? Well, I would say number one is that in gambling you don't have any sort of control over the outcome, right? So you are just trading based on the future. So like you're gonna bet on the game, or you buy a scratch of ticket and you can't really do anything about it, right? With trading is a little bit different. There's so many different aspects of it. So obviously we never know exactly the outcome, but we could predetermine a couple of things and we could get educated on how to get better with this. So the main thing for me is like, well, anything in life is a gamble, right? If you drive a car, you're taking a gamble, right? You don't know if there's going to be a drunk driver in your path and hit you. Like you don't know that, right? So everything in life is a gamble in a sense. But it's like crossing a street. When you're gonna cross the street, are you gonna look both ways before you cross the street, or are you just gonna run in the street and hope for the best? And I feel like gambling is that you just run in the street and then you just hope that you could cross the street like a Frogger. Back in the day, the game Frogger was pretty fun, and you just hope that you could do it, right? You don't have any sort of, I don't know what you call it. It's educational guess, I guess, but you know, crossing the street without looking is going to be more dangerous than being able to look both ways and then crossing the street then. So everything in life is dangerous. Everything's a gamble if you look at it that way. But I think trading is a lot less of gambling than random sports betting, or there's a skill involved in trading, I think. Because in sports betting, you place a bet and you're done. In trading, there's so much more to it. You know, in trading, you could place a trade and it could be a winning trade and you still manage to lose. It could be a losing trade, but you still manage to win. Right? There's so much more to it than just getting into the trade. There's a trade management, exit, multiple days. And to be honest, besides poker players, who else is rich from gambling? Do people make millions of dollars gambling on sports? Of course not. They're gonna get kicked off the app as soon as they make money. They're gonna get kicked off, right? If you make a lot of money in a casino, you're getting kicked off. So who is really making a lot of money in gambling besides the, 1 in a billion chance of ever winning Mega Millions? You're taking a risk, not a gamble. I do like that. And yeah, but when you have a bad day at work, you still get paid. Well, when you have a bad day at trading, you still get paid too. Just not that day. I haven't missed a single month of payouts. I got paid every single month. Maybe not every single day, but I get paid every single month for the last 2.5 years. I'll love it. Look at that. Now we're getting all fancy. All gambles involve risk, but not all risk involves gambling. How about Chat GPT? Let's see what she thinks or he thinks. I don't know. Or it. Isn't it it? I don't want to offend. It's 2025, What is that difference? Not a difference, Alpine, between skill versus luck. Okay. Trading success is often based on skill, knowledge, and analysis. Traders use tools like technical analysis, fundamental analysis, and market research to make informed decisions about the price movements of a stock, commodity, or currency. The goal is to use strategic decisions or decision making to profit from the market trends over time. Gambling, on the other hand, is largely based on chance and luck. Even though there may be some strategies in some forms of gambling, poker, blackjack, the outcome is ultimately unpredictable and random. There's no way to consistently predict the results over long term. Trading is managing risk, but that's the same thing in gambling. You can manage your risk in gambling, so that I don't really. The odds are generally stacked against the gambler. That's also true. Yeah, so that's pretty good. Damn. Yeah, so I like this skill versus luck. Because if you bet on like in trading, you have an obvious trade, you're gonna size up and you're gonna make a lot of money, right? In sports betting, when there's an obvious bet, the odds are so like terrible. Like there's no point of like, if you watch like tennis, and you have like the early rounds in tennis and number one ranked is playing the 50th rank or 60th rank, they're gonna get smoked, So like betting on the 60th rank is like, that's truly gambling. That is really just praying that they win. And if you bet on the person that is going to win, most likely the number one rank, you're not gonna make a lot. So it's unless you bet a shit ton. So it's like, is it worth the risk? What happened to Rhythmic today? I don't think much happened besides the news. The news was horrible. The news had definitely glitched, but after that, I don't know. Guys, we got 23 likes to go. I am so tempted to take one more scalp on this account. But that's what I did yesterday. And just gotta wait for a sell-off or something. Gotta be patient. There's gonna be a setup. But I do gotta end the stream at 1 o'clock, so Thursdays, 1 o'clock is gonna be always the end because I have my stretch appointment at 2 o'clock. On Tuesdays, I go at 7 p.m. and on Thursdays, I go at 2 p.m. The pain is getting better, guys. The pain is getting a little bit better. More manageable. Hopefully, it's a good sign. I already looked for flight tickets for my birthday to South Carolina. Maybe I'll even go to Florida. But South Carolina is not bad because it's only a 2-hour flight. Gym and smoothie time. Let's go. I really got to go to the gym earlier, guys. It's been really taxing on me going to the gym at 12 o'clock at night. Like, the mornings are rough. Jason, my golf clubs went into production today. Yep. Wonder how long this is gonna take. And don't judge. A lot of spam. 13,249 emails. Hello, DC fan. It resets 100K. All right, hopefully we'll get there soon. Ooh, tick tick. Ooh, did you guys hear about this whole thing with Brian? No more cash back. That's technically illegal. Yeah, this is very boring. This whole week has been brutal. Yesterday afternoon got pretty interesting. Of course, I blew my Take Profit Trader account, but it was pretty good. I was playing golf, practicing, and I was just trading. I set up my phone on the tripod and I was just trading, thinking I could scalp without a chart. Great idea. I was like, I'll make $600-700 and then withdraw $1,500 again. I'm gonna withdraw 500 today though, so it's not terrible, but I would like to make a little bit more. Why do I keep expired contracts in your tabs? What does that mean? Where? Oh, this? That's just always been there. I don't use Tradeovate. I didn't even know what that meant. I don't use Tradeovate, so. Guys, can we get 16 more likes in 4 minutes? When that clock hits 12:40, I am gonna check the likes. If we are at 150K, I mean 150, I'm gonna give away a Apex eval before I go. I gotta end the stream at 1 p.m. So I had drawdown on my Apex PA accounts. Does that mean I have to start over? Yes. We gotta go back to evals. Sorry about that. The worst part about trading, starting over. I'm like basically starting over now. It's not from scratch, from zero. Well, I'm starting over. I mean, I used to be I used to trade 40 accounts, maybe not 40, but like 35. Then I lost a bunch early August, didn't replace those. And I lost a lot on last Friday, and I'm slowly replacing them. But it's tough. I should be trading evals more often, but I just full send it when it's volatile. When is the BDH visit? I don't know. Haven't decided yet exactly. I'll talk to Nutty, and I gotta see what my schedule looks like, because the plan is to do it for a few days, maybe 3 days. Yeah, always take the payout and always wait for the payout to clear before you trade. It's so annoying. Those accounts are still pending in my payouts. All right, guys, we got 1 minute. 1 minute. I'm going to refresh. We usually do giveaways at 200 likes, but today I'm going to do 150 likes. We got 30 seconds. I'm going to hit that refresh button. And if we are not at 150, then we'll do the giveaway tomorrow for Friday. We got 153. Oh, we got 160. All right, we could do a giveaway. If we get to 200 likes before the giveaway is over, then we'll do two evals. All right, 5 minutes to enter. The chart looks different from your earlier ones. What do you mean? The Tradeify or Tradeivate? Maybe that's what you mean. I should move this. Can I move this somewhere else? All right, big sell off here. Come on. One more scalpy scalp. All right, so that should be 500 after commission. Now, maybe I should take one more scalp and then do a giveaway of that money. I have great ideas, don't I? Maybe I should do that on Fridays. Fridays I don't work. I should do take profit trader, one account, scalp it all day, and I give back 10% to the community of the profit. So if I make $1,000, it's $100 giveaway. If I make $2,000, it's a $200 giveaway. But wait a minute, do I have... Okay, the only thing I did good on my PC is I have all my passwords. Because otherwise I would not be able to get the game going. All right, I'm just going through all the members. Yeah, we got some new members. Already got 10 members and I'm probably missing a couple. Oh. All right, 1 minute left. 1 minute left to enter. Moto Timo. All right, so these are all the members that we have so far. Am I missing anyone? Anyone in the chat that's watching, that's a member? All right, guys, because I got to go. So let's do it. There'll be another giveaway tomorrow. So see how many likes we have. 166. All right, so 1 eval. And let's pick out 10 more people. Closing this in at 12:49. I'm closing it. 12:49. The clock is up here. You're never on time. Well, for this, I have to be on time. All right, let's pick 10 people. Czar. I'll call you Czar. Congratulations. We got Christian Pizzotti. We got Mr. Raff, who's already in the giveaway. Johnny Bravo. J Mills. Number 5 is One Sport, who's already in. Lewis, number 5. Missed, I'll get you in. DC fan for life. Let's go. Mr. Mist is in. Wow. Mr. Raff, man. This might be your day. Another member, jeez. Hannah. Gavin. Tony G. And two more names. Good luck, everyone. CPU, GPU. So my CPU is the Ryzen 9550. And my GPU is a 5080. Thanks for asking. And last but not least, Sandboy. All right. Thanks for playing. Yes, I did get him. His name is GG's. All right. Hopefully my face does not get in the way of Golfy. Good luck. And we're still gonna do a little $50 prize for. Actually, no, we're gonna do a second eval. If you happen to win and you happen to have a 911, you'll get 2 evals instead of 1. So we always give extra for the 911, especially on today 911. So it's only fitting. So if you have this car, you will get 2 evals if you win. Now set the grid 3 times. Once, twice, 3 times. All right. It looks like we have 1. Nomadic is in the 911. 2, 3. Nina, I think Nina might be in the 911. Can't tell who that is. All right, so Nomadic and Nina are definitely in the 911. And then the rest, I don't know. Good luck, everyone. I'll see you all in a couple of minutes. And we're going to let our friend take over the stream. Good luck.
Wow, I am back. I've been off for almost a week. Actually, exactly a week. It's been nice. I got a nice tan. I played a lot of golf. But I'm ready to get back to work. Man, DC fan. Alright, we got DC fan in the third 911. Alrighty, we got Apex Eval on the line. Maybe even 2 for 3 lucky people. If they win, they'll get 2 evals. Alrighty, minute and 20 on the clock. What a fast race. Alpine cut it down from 2.5 minutes because he can't pay me overtime like he used to be able to. He's struggling a little bit, so I'm okay with that. I'll play more golf, more time for golf. Anyway, 1 minute and 4 seconds on the clock. Who is going to take it today? We got Corey in the R8. We got Tony G in the 4GT. It would be a great day for a American muscle car to win this race. Alrighty. Everyone is getting ready for the boost. Everyone is speeding up, warming up their tires, burning off some fuel, making the car lighter and lighter as they come down to the final stretch. Who is going to take it today? Look at that. They're all experienced. They know to be even with 20 seconds to go. We're gonna get ready. Oh yeah, they are starting to go. Nina already hit the boost. Everyone hit the boost button at the right time. You gotta hit it at the right time. Go, go, go. Who is going to take it? Oh, missed. Is squeezing in. Is it gonna be DB? Is it gonna be Lewis? Who is gonna take it? Oh yeah, Mr. Lewis in the Bugatti is going to take the win. Wow, DC Fan in the second place, so close. Or was it Johnny Bravo? Oh yeah, Johnny Bravo, second place. DC Fan in third. Close enough, but not close. It's like getting hit by your stop loss, and then the trade going to a win. That's how it feels to get second and third place. Alright guys, well, congrats to Lewis, and I will see you all tomorrow for more giveaways on a Friday before the weekend. See ya!
Alright, Lewis. Congrats, my friend. You get Apex Eval if you could trade with Apex, I hope. Just send me an email with your, just take a screenshot of your YouTube. Market's teasing me for one more scalp. But I have $500 guaranteed. I'm just going to take that because I need the money to buy more evals. I want to get enough payouts from Take Profit Trader to pay for all my evals to get back up to 5 accounts without any worry. So I'm not counting these payouts as like my money. It's going to be straight reinvestment. I have to go. Yes, in 2 minutes I have to go. Because I have to make some food, and then the place is 20 minutes away from my house. Maybe 25, 20 minutes. I'll see you guys all tomorrow. Really, really good day for me. So hopefully we could continue with that tomorrow because Fridays have not been great. One of my best days in a while, actually. For the amount of accounts I have to make $8,000, that's really good for me. Plus I made 500 on my Take Profit, so. Actually, no, I made more because we made like 10,000 today, guys. Yeah, exactly $10,000. Oh, wait, more than that. What the hell? What the hell? What the hell? We made 10,500, so $11,000. 11,000. See? Not that I knew. Not that it matters, but still pretty cool. All right, guys. I'll see you all tomorrow. See ya.
Fill me out with your smile, like the sunshine brings the light. Fill me out with a flame, I will let you in this game. Take me out when I'm down, 'cause with you
Got your email, Lewis. Yeah, Red Bull sponsorship would be insane. That would be the dream come true. All right, guys.